What's going on, people? What's going on? What's going on? First and foremost, like always, all praises be to the Most High. All praises, honor, glory go to the Most High. Pretty tired today, but I'm thankful to be here. Yeah, man. Had a couple things on my mind today. Couple things, but I just want to ask my people, black people, specifically, you know, so-called minority people, let's say that. Haven't we had enough, right? Haven't we had enough in America? We've been talking about, man, our great grandfathers, our great grandmothers, we shall overcome for so long, right? It's gonna get better for us. You know, have things gotten better? You know, I don't know. Uh, we was allowed to integrate. You know, we can drink out of the same water fountain now, right? So is it better for us, or was things better before? Um, Man, things is getting worse, man, and I don't think we are humble enough to admit that they're getting worse in America for us. Um, you know what I told myself, man? I said I'm tired. I had enough of America, man. I had enough. I refuse to be telling my children, my sons, how to cooperate properly with the proper procedure when they get pulled over by the police officer. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got to talk to them like this. Keep your hands down. Yeah, come on, man. Come on, man. It's so bad now. People have to start growing gardens in their backyard because the food is so toxic. Man, I'm seeing videos of people getting chicken breast from the grocery store, and it's stringy. It just break apart. So not only is your life in danger, your health, that's a biological chemical warfare right there. Um, the social programming in the kids' schools. Let's say you decide to not even give your child that curriculum. Let's say you don't. I want to teach my own child my own curriculum. I don't want them going to the school. That's a truancy issue. They got truant officers. They can come take you to jail and confiscate your child. CPS, Child Protective Services. All somebody got to do, hey, I don't think they taking care of their kids over there. They come to your crib, oh, the child ain't got an extra bedroom, or there's a safety hazard in here. Now we got grounds to take your child. Or let's say your child is born in a hospital. Now this is a lot of instances. Somebody have a child, where a man and a woman have a child in the hospital, and they refuse to get shots for that baby. You automatically have to sign a waiver saying, I'm basically admitting that I'm neglecting my child's health. That's crazy. But when will we have enough? That's the real answer, real question. But yeah, my question to the people is, have we had enough? This is how simple our people is, right? So on one hand, you have people supporting Kamala Harris, right? Okay, that's pro-abortion, pro-LGBT, everything under the sun, everything over the sun, Sodom and Gomorrah activity. You already know what that is. So we don't want to deal with Trump because he's racist. So let's support killing of babies. I am in no way support of Trump, right? Now let's go on the other hand. Trump supporters. Black people actually believe that this man is going to make America great again for them. You think this man care about? Let me ask you, when was America ever great for black people? Never. So instead of voting or agreeing with the system, why don't you step outside of Democratic, Republican, and try to build something for yourself? And I'm about tired of all these pro-black organizations, all these Hebrew Israelite organizations, all these Islamic When are we gonna get some land? When are we gonna build our own schools? When are we gonna put our dollar together and utilize it while we can? Our people, man, I'm telling you, we messed up, man. We messed up. We waiting on our oppressors to save us, man. And that's what it boils down to. You got all the knowledge. You got all the history. But you still can't create a grocery store? Or you still can't even take the initiative to lead a plantation? You got all the knowledge, but you can't do that. It's like we fighting for a home base that is not ours. Now our people talking about, oh, this was our original land. Look at the black people, they was black. Man, it blows my mind. It blows my mind every time. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. But as you can see, all this crime is getting worse and worse. Let me read to you one thing, right? Because at this point, I'm glad. I want them to turn the heat up on America so bad. I'm not saying I wish anything on our people, but I think our people need the reality of the situation to understand what it really is. To stop believing in the hope of America getting better for them. You living in slave quarters. You living in small. Remember, everybody used to have a house. Our great parents, our great grandparents, everybody had a house. Who own houses anymore? Not that you own it anyway, but who got houses anymore? Very few people. Everybody living in little apartments where you hear somebody beating in somebody's head the next door, somebody smoking kush upstairs, and you hear somebody blowing up a mattress on the right side of you. You don't think that causes stress? You don't think that's the crab in the bucket experiment or rat experiment? They do experiments on these things, man. Can't nobody afford nothing no more, man. We celebrating all this stuff for what? And you got people older. The Lions gonna do it this year. Who cares, man? You still about to go back to work Monday and complain about your job not getting a raise. Man, our people, man. Oppression make a wise man mad, don't it? Cause y'all be pissing me off sometimes. I'm gonna just say it like that. So let's get the definition of a refugee, right? I want y'all to follow me. This is the definition of a refugee. A person who has been forced to leave their country in order to escape war, persecution, or natural disaster. War, persecution, and natural disaster. Do you know, I'm going to say this, man. I believe by the end of 2025, we will be refugees. I'm already a refugee. It is what it is. People get scared. Oh, how will we? We're American citizens. Man, you just don't know. You just don't know, do you? America was an experiment, man. America was an experiment. We did our job already. We done built this construct. We done influenced the world to turn against God. We done built all these corporations for these people. Now we're disposable. We're disposable. So now what they doing? You gonna hear about all these viruses popping up out of nowhere. Boop, oh, there go pox, monkeypox. Boop, there go bird flu. It's just gonna be raining viruses. And you know what the majority of people gonna be doing? Being scared, panicking. So when do we say enough is enough? because we fighting for a home base that isn't ours. We refugees, man. You can't tell me we don't go through persecution in America. Your food is being poisoned. Your air is being poisoned. Let alone you can lose your life living in one of these inner cities. Police officer, somebody who look exactly like you. People hit me up, right? They say, man, y'all all right over there? Is you all right? I'm cool. My children cool, man. I have a plan B just in case everything falls. What's your plan B? I don't have to work 100 hours a week to make ends meet. I don't have to hide my children. They can actually go outside and play, and I can turn my head without the threat of them coming up missing. I don't got to hear gunshots throughout the night. Look at my shirt. And my shirt inside out. You know, it's a clean shirt, but it's inside out. I just noticed that. I don't take myself too serious. I'm not trying to spend my last dollar to impress somebody. My money goes toward supporting my children and my family. When you separate from a toxic environment, you start looking and seeing more clear. Dang, I really was there. These people that's going to Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Senegal, Tanzania, Kenya, South Africa, they not lying to you, man. Forget Africa, going to Thailand, well, a lot of our people, I'm going to give you a little gem. Southeast Asian countries, Africa. Southeast Asian countries in Africa. These are the most, I would say, safest and more efficient places where you can utilize your U.S. dollar. I believe in Thailand, the Philippines. I'm in the know about all these people. That our people are fleeing everywhere. I done had somebody hit me in my messages from Madagascar. Hey, brother, we see what you're doing. Shalom. We in Madagascar. I know people in Ghana. I know people in South Africa. I know people in Tanzania. I know people in Rwanda. Our people is, man, I'm telling you, when I be seeing people by the hundreds and where I'm at alone. Oh, what you doing over here? Oh, man, America about to fall, bro. America about to fall. And you got people warning you, people that leave and go back. And they say, they're not lying to you. I don't get paid by warning you and telling you, hey, America is about to fall. And when it fall, it ain't going to get up. It's falling. It's becoming a habitation of devils. So if you thought 2025 was going to, try to get back up, or Trump was going to do something, because now you got the percentage of black people saying, okay, I'm not Democrat no more. Or we waking up. We Republican now. You a damn fool. You a damn fool. So one thing we all can agree on is that we got this in our blood. We got that motherland in our blood. It's real situations going on in the world right now in Africa. Africa is starting to wake up, man. I'm telling you. Look at the West. Look at Burkina Faso. Look at Niger. I just seen it was Congo. These people kicking these Europeans out. They're kicking the French out. Hey, get up out of here, man. How y'all coming over here? The world needs Africa, man. All the minerals, all the rich resources. They telling you it's dangerous, and they showing you all these villages and people suffering. Man, these people is over here having a good old time, man. Living in big old mansions, jogging. I done been some neighborhoods, man. I be seeing white people jogging with dogs and everything. You would think you in Florida, in America somewhere. Man, you gotta get out. You gotta get out and see some things, man. You gotta get out to see some things. But yeah, man, they're coming to reap the benefits from the continent. But we don't want to. You know why? We're an American. We the original man in America. Okay. All right. Good luck with that, brother. But yeah, man, I just want to know, have we had enough? Have we had enough? I don't think so, man. I think it's going to get down, and we still going to be the police doing something, or you going to see military doing this, what we going to be doing. We got you recorded. Man, they going to bust you in the head while you record. They going to bust you in your head. We think that does something. Can you imagine the all that's about to happen at one time? They telling you. Remember I told you before, predictive programming. So all these immigrants that they about to ship out or try to attempt to ship out, you don't think some of them gonna be fighting back? You don't think they're gonna be creating false flag situations? You don't think all these countries that America is warring with have sent proxies or people over in America to cause strife? You don't think China gonna get tired of sending threats to America? Iran gonna get tired of sending threats to America? Russia gonna get tired of America funding its enemies to attack them? Man, our people so lost, man. Our people so lost. We still holding on to absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. You ain't gonna never pay that car off. You ain't gonna never pay that house off. Your job ain't never gonna give you the opportunity to be able to come up. So you're gonna be working all your life. You're not sure of your life. You're not secure. And me neither. Me neither. But I'm gonna tell you, once you understand that you're not secure in this world, you move a little different. They trick is to make you feel secure. When you feel secure, you stay complacent. I ain't never secure, man. That's why I call the channel Pilgrims in the Earth. Because guess what? I gotta get up and go. Get up and go. All my life I've been like that. Get up and going. And I'm glad it been like that. Because I understand when things get real, it's something else over there. We gonna make it happen. Now I got a whole family with me. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna, hit y'all in the head too much of it. This is just something short, real quick and easy. Yeah, like, share, and subscribe. Also, man, I'm gonna do that in another video. But yeah, man, like, share, subscribe. Yeah, man, y'all keep y'all head up, stay prayed up. Pilgrims in the Earth, we out.
Young leader of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore, had a conversation with the African Diaspora Development Institute delegation, and this is what he said to them.
I am moved and very happy to see you here in Burkina Faso. Since the SNC events, it is more than a pleasure that you chose to come here to Burkina. They surely told you that it is an unvisitable country, they told you that it's death here, it's war, there is only negative things, and Burkina is called black. That here, only blood and weapons flow, that's what is said elsewhere. Thank God you arrived safely, you were able to be in Bobo Dioulasso, you've lived with us, our culture is what binds us Africans. You were able to commune with many other nationalities who came to celebrate with us. Everything went very well. Now you are in Ouagadougou, and I hope that you are very well received, very well housed, and that you managed to commune with your brothers here. This is an important message that you are sending to everyone, and now you will be the ambassadors of this message when you are at home. That Burkina is very friendly, we live in Burkina Faso. What they want to make people believe is not Burkina. This is what they draw to get people to flee Burkina, and they depict all of Africa like
Et
that.
c'est toute l'Afrique qu'ils dépeignent comme ça. Pour eux, l'Afrique c'est la
For them,
misère.
Africa is misery.
L'Afrique c'est la famine.
Africa is famine.
L'Afrique, c'est la
Africa
guerre.
is war, but it's them who are
Qui est
responsible for
responsable de
this
ces
war.
guerres? Nous avons besoin de nous
We
unir.
need to unite, but they have always been there to divide us, to be able to reign on us through slavery.
L'esclavage, nos ancêtres l'ont vécu.
Our ancestors experienced it, and until today, we have it fed up in our flesh, but it
Ça
continues.
continue. Nos grands-pères étaient déportés,
Our great
torturés.
people were deported, tortured, and again when they had their war, we supported them, but they paid us in monkey money.
Ils nous ont payés en monnaie de singe. D'autres ont été tués lorsqu'ils ont essayé de revendiquer.
Others were killed when they tried to
Plusieurs
stake their
d'entre eux sont
claim.
morts dans leur village.
Several of them died in their village as a result of the war.
On n'a
Never
jamais
recognized the
reconnu le
work of the
travail
African.
Notre mission,
Our mission is first of all to awaken Africa and do better, so that you from the diaspora can make people understand what Africa is.
pour faire comprendre ce que c'est que l'Afrique. Quand je vous vois unis dans
When I
cette
see you,
association,
united in this association, I feel even more proud because that's all we are asking for today. Our fight is to be able to unite, because united we are strong, divide we are
parce
weak.
que unis, nous sommes forts. Divisés, on est faible. Ils ont toujours travaillé à nous diviser.
They have always worked to divide us, so I urge you to spread the message so that Africa can unite.
Nous, nous avons la chance ou la malchance.
We have been lucky or unlucky enough to live through war for several years,
Et à un moment donné, il fallait dire
and at some point, we had to say enough is enough, that we are fed up. We have taken our responsibilities and we realize today more than ever that we were right to take our responsibilities. Because these armies that were installed here were never able at any time to monitor our territory, to see the terrorists who came to kill us and leave with all the means they had when we asked them to leave.
Avec tous les moyens qu'ils avaient. Et lorsque nous avons demandé de partir,
Today, we were able to acquire an array of means that allow us to wage our war and ward off the threat, and contain it.
et de l'endiguer, je dirais. Nous avons pu équiper nos forces et
I would say,
reconstituer nos armées.
we were able to equip our forces and replenish our armies. They don't necessarily like it, and they will create other schemes, but we are here and we will stand.
His message is clear. Burkina Faso is a wonderful place to visit and to live in, and so spread the word. Go and tell the world that it's not how the mainstream media and this Western governments paint it out to be. This horrible place to live in, violence, blood. That is what they want you to think, but that's not what the reality is. So go out there and tell the world the beauty of Burkina Faso. And we all have to use our voice to amplify and to support those countries that we say we care about. We say we want to see them thrive. They just got out of the situation with France. It's very fresh and now they're starting to rebuild their country. It's time to support one another and it's time to be a voice to those that need it right now. And Burkina Faso is saying, come home, come visit, come be part of our family, our culture, and we would love to host you. And that is a beautiful thing to say coming out of the leader and at a very vulnerable place. Right now, Burkina Faso is quite literally fighting for their right to be a sovereign country, and they're fighting against misinformation, misleading prints and reports that are coming out of Burkina Faso. They are doing what they can to uplift their people, and this young leader for sure has been doing a lot, even with everything that he has been facing, with the attempted coup, with the attempted assassination. He is still standing strong and the people love him and support him. So we are here to also support the leader that the people of Burkina Faso are supporting. Anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about the message of the leader Traore to the African diaspora community. I am Wangel Zalalam.